Hello, friends. Um, Today's video is about a shift in consciousness. Uh, More of a question about a shift in consciousness. Wow, that's a really tough one to say. Um, the other day, uh, I found myself in a moment of like peace. I don't even know where I don't even remember where I was or what I was doing, but um, I was able to, or I found myself in a moment of stillness. And for some reason, I started thinking about um, my consciousness. And so I haven't been in this space for very long. Um, and I remember when I got into it, um, it was so that I could uh, find a way to connect with my mom who had passed away, who had just passed away. And so I remember when I got into this space, I don't want to say journey because I think my whole life has been a journey. So to say like, oh, my journey started last year would almost, in a way, not, um, it would take away, you know, everything before that. So I don't want to say journey, but when I came into this space of seeking knowledge and understanding. Uh, I remember I saw a lot of things about mediumship, and then as time, like a couple months went by, and then I started to see a lot of things come up about past life regressions, guided meditations, healing old wounds, um, inner child, healing the inner child in you, stuff like that. And then, fast forward a couple months later, I started seeing more and more prevalent, like stuff about my journey, my path. Questions would come up all the time about it. Not necessarily for me or my own questioning, but just like, in the community on lives. I noticed this trend how mm, when I first got into the space, it did start with a lot of mediumship. Can I connect? What does my grandmother have to say? Or, my uncle Johnny that passed away. Can you connect with him? And then, as I said before, the progression to more videos and talk about past life regressions and who I was previously in a past life or stuff like that, and then the heal the inner child or past um, regression stuff, and then noticing now or moving away from that, and then it became about shamanic journeys, just taking people on a journey, guided meditations, people questioning their path. Um, and then those have started to go. I've noticed that like all of those topics seem to have like, I don't want to say fall to the wayside, but they're not as prevalent anymore. And I do notice like an uptick or, you know, uh, s- a lot of conversation about frequency, vibration, sound healing, color therapy, obviously ETs, or not ETs, but the that shift to um I forget what they there's a term that they use for it and I can't think of it right now. But when all of this is supposed to come to light and then they our friends from the outer world make themselves known publicly. I've seen an uptick in that. Uh, so I started wondering, like, is this a shift in the universe, the universe's consciousness, or the planet's consciousness, or is it a shift in my consciousness? Like, have I evolved away from that? And that's why I don't recognize it or see it? Or is it that the universe is saying, like, connecting to Uncle Johnny, it is important, but it's not as important as what we're showing you now? I guess maybe my lack of time in this space, or because of my lack of time in this space, um, where I'm more connected to self and, having outward awareness, or, awareness of energy. Um, I can't really tell the difference. Like, I don't know if it's me or if it's outside. Part of me, like, I, I sat with it for a little bit, and, sometimes I get an answer, and sometimes I don't understand what I hear. Is if it's an answer for me or if it's an answer for all. Um, so um, I guess this is another video posing the question, um, to a lot of you who are more um, in tune with maybe yourself and the universe. Like, would you say that what I'm experiencing or going through now, is a shift in my own personal consciousness, or is this a shift um, for maybe the planet, like, to move forward or away from, the mediumship, the past life regression, and inner child, and maybe the playful journeys, um, and it is more about our galactic friends and learning more about frequency and healing modalities and stuff like that. Um, when I when I did, you know um, sit with this, it's like I have this feeling like it's both and it's not both. Like, both meaning it's about my consciousness and it's about a shift in all. Um, because of the connectedness, or I don't even think that's a word, but because I am a part of the universe, my ripple um, touches every, well, our own individual ripple will touch all. Um, but I don't know. It's interesting because I find myself like there's this push and pull where I am all and I am not all. You know, my I am self and I am part of everything. I guess like finding maybe the answer to this question lies in like the understanding of that push and pull where I am self and I am all, or I am part of the universe, or I am the universe. Um yeah, I don't know if you guys have some thoughts on it, or you know have gone through this um moment, or you know thought process before, and you could share your insights, that would be great. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there to see what you all um might have to share, or think about this situation, or this question about a shift in consciousness. um well, I'll end the video here, and remember, angels fly because they take themselves lightly. And I'll see you guys on the next one.